Hi, today I'm just going to an appointment to have some electrolysis hair removal today, and I'm in Norwich and Thorpe St Andrew and next to the River Yare, and it's a bit raining as well today, so I'm going to go. I've not got any makeup on down here because I don't know, can't put anything on until everything's been done, and then afterwards I'm going to go into Norwich and have another look round and do it's a bit cold today. Well, not cold, it's cooler, and it's sort of raining as well, so I'm covered up, so I don't want to get my hair wet. And so anyway, we'll see you all a little bit later in the video. Well, it's raining now, quite a bit heavier, and I've just had some treatment done around here, and so the lady, she removed the dark hairs, and so it's just feeling a little bit slightly tenderish, a little bit, but that's okay. That will just go away, and but yeah, that's half an hour session, and so I'm going to go and get something to eat now, and so still standing next to the River Yare here, sort of nice sort of spot there, and there's a lady feeding the ducks and the geese just behind me as well. So yeah, that's I'll sort of make sure I don't fall in the river. So well, it'd make a great video, wouldn't it? A great thing for YouTube, but well, I don't want to get my phone wet. It's just waterproof, but yeah, so it's a lovely sort of view here of the river, and I've got the phone level or not, I don't know. And so yeah, so I've just basically got, you can see on there, I've still got some, obviously I didn't shave this morning and yesterday, or for 2 days really, or I should say I didn't shave for 3 days, yesterday, today and tomorrow, and some juice there as well coming out of water. So yeah, so that's but yeah, so that's sort of kind of 2 days worth of growth there. But I mean, I have had laser treatment before, which has got rid of quite a bit, so it's not as bad as it was. And I should, with the sessions that I'm going to have with the electrolysis hair removal, that should eventually remove all the hair. So she's going to start on this side next week, and of course eventually sort of around here as well, and so that will just look a lot better. I won't need to shave, I won't get the shadows and things like that. So yeah, it's kind of electrolysis. Having laser takes you so far. If you've got darker hairs, yes you can, and you're younger, laser treatment can work better, or can work quite well. But electrolysis, especially if you get older, you get more lighter hairs or grey hairs, or and if you're sort of quite blonde, then electrolysis is probably the best way to go eventually. But having the laser, combination of laser and having electrolysis, that should work quite well. So so yeah, so it's so a big thank you to the lady this morning. She's really good, and of course my sort of laser lady I had, sort of Amanda, she was really great. So I don't know if she's watching this, so hi, and it's sort of, you know, she's I'll get in touch with her at some stage because she does a lot of beauty things as well. So that's just a really nice lady, and it's just that I've got funding from the gender clinic for the electrolysis, and of course they have so many people on their list, that's on their funding list, of course, so you've got to go with what they sort of suggest or recommend or whatever. So that's what somebody's tipping there, so whether they're tipping for, recognise on the video, a bit of road rage, I don't know. So anyway, so I'm going to head into Norwich, which is kind of, that's that way, not that way, so it's that way down. So I'm going to head, no, I'm not going to head down the river, I can get a bit dizzy there, so I'm kind of going that way into Norwich, but I'm going to go on the road, not the river. And there is some, I think there's some boats down here which you can hire. You can go on along the river. I'm not sure that stepping in some geese poo or duck poo and just use to smell that stuff. But yeah, there's some boats here and they're called Bishy Barney boats, and of course Bishy Barney, well, they use the it's a Norfolk term. Bishy Barney B is actually Norfolk for ladybird, so, or ladybug as I think Americans might say, but ladybird, yeah, they kind of usually kind of red and black spots as an insect, and so yeah, so Bishy Barney B, and this is Bishy Barney boats. So you can hire these out on a nice day and go down the river and have a kind of a little, I don't know if they're electric, yeah, I think they are, the electric boats, I think, and so yeah, so you can go down there, electrify the river and have a electrifying time. But yes, so you go a nice little leisurely sort of boat trip down the river and on a nice day, but not like today where it's kind of raining and you don't want to get too wet on the river there. And but yeah, so I've got some sure I'm not just looking down to make sure I'm not treading on the duck poo, and so yeah, so we've got some ducks here which are being a bit paranoid, I think. And some gulls as well, so they're kind of like anyway, so I'm going to head back to the car and may have a little look around Norwich as well, and so yeah, some really nice sort of scenery along this river as well, so maybe that's another video in the making at some stage. And yes, and of course today I've got my blue and black skirt on, and I've also got, you see, I'm shading in the poo, and I have sort of like floral of these floral, not floral prints, sort of floral kind of pattern tights as well, and yeah, which is quite warmish for today as well. And so yeah, we'll see you all a little bit later. I've just been to the Indian takeaway on the market, and just had a nice takeaway, and that's just really just right sort of portion for me. I've just had a small portion, and that's just right, just sort of small ready meal type of size food, although it's nicely homemade, and got really nice Indian flavours to it. Just love Indian food. And so yeah, I'm just near the town hall, you can see up there, and in Norwich, and just going to go around, have around a couple of charity shops, and grab a coffee shortly as well. And so I'll kind of just let my food settle down a little bit, and but yeah, we'll see you all a little bit later. My face is actually kind of not so sore now, and kind of it's sort of kind of the heat from the electrolysis sort of just making it a bit tender, but it's kind of settling down a bit now, so that's really good. So I can't put any makeup on this area, but that's okay. So I think the phone kind of compensates a little bit for that, and we'll see you all shortly. I just had a look in sort of vintage clothes shop and sold records as well, so it's always great to have a look in those places and see what's about, and you never know, you might find something that you really like, and I did see a sort of nice dress in there that I don't know whether it's my size or not, but I just held off buying it at the moment because I'm just sort of trying to conserve funds a little bit, and but yeah, so of course it's been raining all day, or most of the day, and sort of autumn, you can see all the leaves now, it's autumn set in now, and kind of under a tree here which is kind of dropping leaves, and so yeah, I'm kind of not too cold really. It's a little bit cooler, but it's not cold today. It did sort of quite warm up earlier, and so that's why I took my jumper off, and because I was sort of kind of like sweating a bit, sort of thing. And but yeah, so I've got just wearing and
Not too many
yeah, a few people on the phones and things, and so yeah, sort of doing videos like me, and yeah, so wearing blue satin blouse today, and so kind of blue skirt as well, and so kind of like doing a sort of a, like I suppose you could say doing a blue movie, and so yeah, that's kind of sort of in a blue mode today, and you know, on black coat of course, but yeah, so kind of goes with the skirt. So and yeah, so sort of my blue mode. So I can't put any real blue movies on YouTube, of course, you get banned, of course. But so yeah, we'll just see you all a little bit later. Yeah, so some graffiti behind me as well. A lot of places with graffiti, and so yeah, there's kind of make nice grungy sort of pictures, don't they? And yeah, I just heard on the news as well, Liz Truss has resigned. So the thing is, it's well, this might be a good thing, is it? Or noisy bike. So somebody's saying, yeah, that's just gone. But of course, the question is, who's going to replace her? Yeah. Is it going to be Boris again, or is it going to be somebody else who perhaps kind of a bit more in charge, knows what you're doing, and get the country back on track? Or so anyway, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. And it's sort of like, yeah, it's kind of like anyway. Yeah, no, don't worry. No, that's right. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, no. And yeah, we've got sort of people going past as well. So yeah, it's all really great. So we've got a couple of little aliens here as well, sort of on the graffiti. And it's okay. Yeah, just sort of, yeah, that's okay. But yeah, we've got people. I think they think I'm filming the kind of the graffiti opposite, and I'm kind of like, yeah, filming. Yeah, there's a lot of nice people around as well, so it's great to just interact with people and say hi and everything. And yeah, so the rain's just kind of like holding off a little bit, or it's just gone off now. So yeah, my hair's a complete mess, and a bit like the graffiti on the wall behind. So yeah, so will we get so anyway, yeah, so we'll just see what happens with the things. I just want to get on with my life and make sure that I can sort of get by and everything really, and just want to recover, build my health up, and enjoy photography, enjoy making videos, and hopefully you can enjoy watching my videos as well, and probably do a after this one, I may do a try and haul. I want to do one with doing film photography as well, getting my old Rolleiflex out and use that in anger, so to speak, do some street photography with that. So that's another video up and coming, and I keep saying there's things I'm going to be doing, and of course it's just fitting everything in, getting around to doing things, and so yeah, so anyway, so onwards, and yeah, we'll see you all a little bit later. Well, I've just had a look around Norwich, and I bought a couple of nice blouses, blue satin blouse and a white silky blouse as well, which I'll probably try and show later. And I'm just sort of going to head back home soon, and at the end of the day I'm getting a little bit tired now, and so it's been raining again. It stopped brightening up earlier. I went for coffee at Strangers, and then it's just started raining now, so my hair's got a bit wet, sort of thing. I've got a hood up anyway, but yeah, so I've had sort of a good day around Norwich, and So I'm looking forward to next week, get some more treatment done. I think the lady called Michelle, who's doing the electrolysis, she's going to do this side. She did this side this morning, and so she's going to do the other side, and then she goes all the way around your face, eventually with all the sessions, and then goes back round again, and hopefully sort of removes all or most of the unwanted hair, and so then it'll be a lot smoother, and won't have to shave either, which is really good. And but the laser treatment that helped as well, which reduced quite a lot of the hair, and of course as you get older, hair goes a bit greyer as well, and of course so you need electrolysis to finish off. But the lady doing the treatment, she's confident that she can remove all or most of it, which is really great. So yeah, we've had sort of quite a good day, but a little bit wet, sort of kind of dry, wet, started out wet sort of thing, and went a bit dry, and so it's getting better, but at least my hair's getting sort of longer now, so it won't be too much in the future, where it sort of gets a bit more manageable, and I'll be able to get it sort of styled and get it coloured. I mean, I'll probably get it styled and coloured now, but I just want to let it just grow out that little bit more, and just sort of so I can just do something with it and hopefully look a little bit nicer as well, sort of thing. Because I did see there's a lady in one charity shop, she had sort of long red hair, but although she said, she sort of let me into the secret, she actually, she coloured it sort of thing, although she may have been red before, but sort of didn't look that old really, but she was quite young really, but yeah, so that's but yeah, she looks quite amazing really. Could have perhaps asked her if I could have done a photograph included in the video, but I don't know, and you sort of sometimes you don't know whether to ask people or not, yeah, my hair, I did sort of dye it one time, it went sort of reddish colour, and sort of quite red sort of one stage, and which actually I quite liked. I used to be sort of blonde in my younger days, sort of, and hair sort of darkens up a bit, and so I've kind of like kind of gone sort of blonde, slightly darker, and then went red briefly, and now it's sort of kind of going well grey, and a little bit sort of blonde as well, sort of thing. So some bits of blonde are coming through, I think. So I don't know. So maybe I'll dye my hair or get it done professionally, and decide which colour to go with. Whether I should go sort of like, bright red, should I go blonde? I've sort of got blue eyes, so yeah, so blonde would go well, or should I go something completely wacky, like maybe pink or purple, or some people have grey, don't they, with like streaks, kind of blue streaks maybe, or other streaks in the hair, purple streaks, and other things. So there's all sorts of things, styles I can do, yeah, so there's lots of things I can do, and but yeah, we'll see anyway how it all transpires and how it all pans out. And so this is me, Andrea, from Norwich, near the town hall and near the church I went to in my last video, sort of signing off for now, and please like and subscribe, and see you all in another video very soon, and maybe to a trial haul. Okay, thank you, bye.